Hello everyone, my name is Kyle.
And my name is Justin.
And in today's video, we will be going over our WWE 2025 Survivor Series
WarGames
match predictions. So the first match we have on the card is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship, and the WWE Intercontinental Champion John Cena, the greatest of all time, will be putting up his title against the Judgment Day's Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Bro, this is stupid.
Yes, it is.
I don't understand why they allowed a rematch clause when WWE hasn't done that in decades.
Right.
I'm looking forward to this just because Dom is gonna get his ass whooped. But let's get into interferences. Who's gonna interfere?
Well, we know for sure it's gonna be some form of Judgment Day.
We also know for a fact that it's gonna be one of maybe 50 El Grande Americanos.
Yeah, I can see that though. I can see that.
Those are known. What isn't known is if Randy's gonna come back and, try and help.
That's a good question. I've never thought about Randy coming back in this match in particular because he does have history with Cena.
Yeah.
But another couple people I can see help John would be Sheamus and Rey Mysterio.
I understand the Sheamus part of it.
And the Rey part is just to get back at Dom.
Yeah, I see that.
So, do you think another member of the Judgment Day who has yet to make her return to WWE, Liv Morgan, would she come back?
I think she would come back, but I have a feeling she's gonna come back and somehow screw Dom somehow.
Ooh, I like that idea.
I say that because of the fact that she's been gone for X amount of months and they kind of replaced her.
I exactly see where you're going with that. And then that could be tied into a next storyline with her and Roxanne. You kicked me out of the group and now I want my spot back.
That would be an interesting feud.
Alright, so let's get into predictions.
Well, brother, my prediction is never seen 17-time world champion.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on this one. I do think John's winning, and I have John winning in my predictions. But like we always say, Dom always needs help to win matches. If he gets help, he's winning this match. If not, he's losing this match. So my pick is John Cena winning.
WarGames
Match, and the competitors for that match are as follows: Jimmy and Jay the Usos, and the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the best in the world, CM Punk, and the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And shout out to the OTC Roman Reigns, put the ones in the air. For the heels, Drew McIntyre, the Scottish Warrior, the Shula Fala Man, the Tribal Thief, Bronson Reed, the Beast Brock Lesnar, the Dogbiker Braun Breaker, the Orca, the Advocate, the Wise Man, Dumbass. Am I missing any more for Paul?
No, brother, you've covered them all.
Paul Heyman. And then he calls himself the Maverick, Logan Paul.
He's something else.
He is something else. This is going to be a very, very interesting match. One side that has all the power and all the power advantage, but what I mean by that is the heels because of Drew, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Brock. But on the babyface side, I see 3 out of the many members of the bloodline and 2 current champions. The big thing is, can Punk, Cody, and Roman coexist? Because we know the Usos and Cody can't.
Yes, because they have.
But can Roman coexist with everybody? I don't know.
That's the true question right there.
So let's talk about who's going to start first, who's going to end the match.
Well, we know, unfortunately, who won the advantage match for this WarGames. I'm not happy about it at all. But the winner is the winner, and unfortunately, they're going to get the stupid advantage. I see it being probably Logan Paul first, then maybe Jimmy.
Okay.
Then maybe Drew.
Okay.
Then maybe Jay.
Okay.
Braun Breaker.
Okay.
And Cody. Bronson Reed and Roman.
Ooh.
And then Brock Lesnar and CM Punk. Now, I saw something earlier today on social media that when Logan got into the ring himself, when Brock held back Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed and Drew, that I think it was saying that Team Vision is setting up Logan Paul to where if the Vision loses, they're going to blame Logan and kick him out of the group.
But here's the question.
What was that?
Is he an official member? Because I don't think so. I think he's just here for just WarGames.
Well, technically, Brock's not an official member either.
You're right about that, but that's pretty interesting what you just said. I didn't read that yet, but that's pretty interesting. But I could also see that turn into where if Division lose, right? I could see them say that Logan was the weak link of that team.
Yeah, so could I. I mean, he's the weak link no matter what team you put him with.
Of course.
But not sure if you can tell I despise Logan or not, but I do.
Oh yeah, I despise Logan too, don't worry about it.
Here's a question. Do you think the Visionary is coming back?
That's a tough one to predict right there. That's tough. Now, I have a question on top of that.
What's that?
In a fighting capacity or just a stare down capacity?
Stare down right now because he can't get involved in WarGames.
Now, when you say stare down capacity, 100% I think so. Because if you were talking about physical, hell no. Not until at least Mania.
He can't interfere in the WarGames match. They're going to be in a cage.
Yeah, but I do see him coming back just to say to Bronson and Braun Breaker, hey, I'm here. And basically to Paul like a FU.
Or standing on the stage and mouthing FU.
I can see that. So let's get into predictions here. Who are we thinking?
Cody and his team.
I see where you say that, and I do agree with you. I want Cody and his team to win. But they're not going to be winning without any bumps and bruises. I'll tell you that right now.
No, not at all.
Because we both know Brock will have no problem and take all the leisures to take every single member of the babyface team to Suplex City.
I could see him also taking Logan to Suplex City too.
You know, that would be a good shocker at the end of the match. Just suplex the shit out of Logan. And then you could have the stare down between Brock and Breaker.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that one until just. So the next match is the WWE Women's War Games match.
Let's get order out of the way here. So it's Alexa and Kairi Sane.
Okay.
Io and Asuka. Rhea and Lash Legend.
Okay.
AJ and Becky.
Okay.
I honestly think she'll get squashed. But Charlotte and Nia.
Okay. Now, let me give you my order. Because I see what you say where Charlotte's might get squashed. But again, it's Charlotte Flair. She has faced against people like that before. And I think she can do it. But here's my order. So if I had the WWE pencil, I would test Lash Legend heavily. And why I say that is because I want to know what she's made of. So I would test her up against being in first. Against, everybody calls her Mommy Rhea Ripley. Okay? Then I would do Nia and Charlotte, Asuka and Alexa, Kairi and Io, because I want to build the tension between AJ and Becky, right? So the last two would be AJ and Becky for my order. What do you think about that?
I like it.
And knowing what we know now on who won the advantage for the women and the men's war games, I'm looking forward to watching both. Do not get me wrong when I say that. Very excited to see both of those matches. I am. But knowing how both advantages matches went, I'm kind of more excited to watch the women's war games just to see the dynamics on can they coexist on the babyface side, meaning Charlotte and Rhea. You can talk all day long. You can convince people that you're going to be on the same page, but all it is talking. Once you're in the ring, in the moment, can you coexist? That's going to be the big question. Alright, so let's get into predictions, man.
Alright, so my prediction is AJ and her team.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I'm picking AJ and her team as well. Do we think there's going to be any returns after the Women's War Games match?
If Liv Morgan doesn't return during the Dom match to kind of mess with him, I could see her return in this one to try and help the heels out, unless she's supposedly turned a new leaf and realized, oh crap, I don't want to be a bad girl anymore. But considering that I believe she's going to come back as a heel, I could see her come back and try and help Lash and her team somehow.
See, I see what you're saying with that, but I don't see any big returns in the Women's War Games match. Because like you just said, I'd rather see Liv come back if she's a babyface, help Dom win the match. And then, like we said before with the Dom match, all those pieces can come together as one. And then we can have Roxanne versus Liv match, and the winner gets the spot in Judgment Day or something. Yeah, so I don't see any big returns in that match. Is for the WWE Women's World Championship. The WWE Women's World Champion Stephanie Vaquer will put her title up against the WWE Hall of Famer in Nikki Bella.
I am very confused confused as to why this match is going on. Do we have another Trish Stratus situation?
Unfortunately, I think so, buddy. I think so.
Fuck.
That's what I say.
For anybody who doesn't understand what I'm talking about by Trish Stratus, you need to go back and watch in 2023, I think, maybe 22, when Trish Stratus came back and helped Tiffany and then backstabbed her. Then you'll understand why I say that. This match is going to be very interesting. I'm looking forward to this one very much. If this was babyface Nikki Bella, my pick would be Nikki Bella, but it's not. So I'm getting my pick out of the way here. My pick is Stephanie Becker. She's going to walk into San Diego as Women's World Champion. She is going to walk out as Women's World Champion.
I agree with you. And let me get my pick out of the way as well. My pick is also Stephanie Vaquero is going to walk into WarGames as your Women's World Champion and walk out of WarGames as your Women's World Champion. So, let's talk about this. We've talked about interferences throughout this whole video. Do we think we're going to see somebody by the name of Brie Bella?
I don't know.
I've been hearing the rumors, man. I don't think so, though. I really don't. The question is, do you really want to take the title off of Stephanie this early?
She just won it like a month ago.
See, that's my thing. At the last PLE, she won it. So, I don't know. I don't know if I would do that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Nah. I can see Brie come back, but I still don't see Nikki winning.
I could too.
Alright, everyone. So, that's it for now. My name is Kyle.
My name is Justin.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.